Alright, so welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Babael here, joining me is Larc, and finally we are well to go, and it's Celedor versus AI2TTO, and it's gonna be a leg fest.
Like Fest indeed. Of course, can't really blame them. It's just the way that their country's infrastructure is right now. So don't really have the best of that. Hopefully, you guys aren't too worried about that though, because pretty sure Babel will do his magic and try to ease your pain a bit and make it as watchable and as an enjoyable experience as possible. So hopefully, you guys don't mind too much about that.
Yeah, and it's the best of 5, same rules apply, deck elimination style, and I do believe both of the players are really waiting to go already. The connection problem is mainly because Philippines is having some undersea repair so far, and I hope everything is going to be okay and it will not affect our activities for the next 2 days. But there has been reports of possible downtime and maybe rescheduling. I hope it doesn't happen. Or maybe
Yeah.
it's just going to be very laggy and maybe you won't be able to see the hand cam, which is going to be very bad. But yeah, we'll see how it's gonna turn out over the next few days, and hopefully God's kind to us, and hopefully we get spec by then. But I know that's not gonna happen. So,
Dream
yeah.
on!
Celedor, AI2TTO, who do you favor, Larc?
Celedor versus AI2TTO. Like I said earlier, it can go either way. And like I said, definitely we'll see one of them at least pick up a game. I think that's just what I'm gonna go with, and I'll stick with that. Let's see whether my prophecy is true and whether it's gonna be the case. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. An interesting match. Get Celedor versus AI2TTO, and their opponents in the previous rounds, probably not the best opponents that they could have faced. But actually, for Celedor's case, I think he got really lucky against Rizal in terms of the cards that he had in order to make the responses. But yeah, I mean, we're well underway this game though, and it's gonna be Druid versus Warlock. Interesting stuff.
Yeah, and a full hand mulligan from AI2TTO. AI2TTO is playing the Druid, taking the bottom half of this board because he's got a 0.2 advantage in terms of upload speed as compared to Celedor. And AI2TTO is from Thailand, by the way, in case you guys are wondering. So it looks to be like both of them having a bit of a problem in terms of connection, but I think it should be okay. At least the coloration for AI2TTO is okay.
Yeah, it's not your your casual CRT monitor, so it's still fine. Oh, he's got a decent hand though. Turn 2 into a Harvest Golem for sure. Or maybe even just play the bloody Ancient Watcher in turn 3, sorry. Play the Defender of Argus if need be, or just play the Harvest Golem in turn 4, just play the the whole kind of jazz there. But yeah, I mean, looking at the deck looking at the hand. So the hand for Celedor, it's not looking as the greatest. I mean, he can play the Drake the next turn, but he has to always be wary of silences from Keeper of the Grove, and that will definitely be able to, put forth some aggression towards him.
Yeah, so the 4-5 already on the board, and we have a 2-3 there, and that's the Harvest Golem, so pretty good for AI2TTO. And for Celedor on the flip side, it's already a 26L, but he did tap twice, so that should still be fine, sorry.
Whoa, okay bro. Don't die on us. Just drink some water, you'll be fine. But yeah, look at that! Turn 4, Mountain Giant. That's just because of the way that his hand is. And I think that's actually a very hard minion for AI2TTO to actually break through. But he has the perfect answer there, and that's just gonna be the wall there. The wall that is set up, the Great Wall of China, as Babel would say. And this is pretty interesting because we're gonna see an instant Mortal Coil here. Let's see what card he's going to get. It's slightly lagged, so I'm not too sure exactly what he's going to be getting. He's going to get a...
Sapphire Protector?
No, he gets what's her name? Sylvanas. Sylvanas
What's
Windrunner.
his name? Yeah.
What's her name? Sorry, yeah, Sylvanas.
Sylvanas, the ex-wife.
The ex-wife, exactly. So he doesn't have his silence, which is pretty bad because the 4-9 will not die to this 5-6, and he can't trade that with his 2-3. So that's actually really bad for him. So I think, yeah, just placing the taunt up here is probably the best choice, and attack the face with the 2-3 down to 17 life. And I was supposed to say rogue. The druid is still at 30 life, still going strong. Very, very healthy indeed. 30 years old, 30 life, and 30 minutes to end the game. No, what the hell am I talking about?
No,
But yeah,
it's crazy. I mean,
yeah.
on another note about this lag, it's really very bad. But there's nothing we could probably do in case you guys are
Ooh.
wondering. And I'll also like to say that the two players with better connection got knocked out. That's Howie and that's Rexel. So they got knocked out to losers bracket. Not out of the competition yet, but losers bracket. They are there, and we'll have a completely smooth game for the losers bracket first game there, and it's pretty crazy. But yeah, there goes the Sunfree Protector 4-5. It's actually pretty interesting to see that he's not playing that on the 8-3 because the 8-3 is one of the harder hitting minions there, and it does only have like 3 health, so it's not gonna be very effective, and that's just so much that he could probably do there. But the Handlock Tower is in a very good spot as compared to the Druid, I feel. But he's just not gonna deal damage to the face, and that's interesting.
Yeah, well, like Ardo here in this kind of situation is probably going to lose already because that's a huge board set up by Celedor, and a lot of these targets do not die to even spell power swipe, so it's actually looking very, very bad for Arto right now. I think honestly his only play here is to actually play the Azure Drake for card draw. I don't know. Would you have gone with Karen Bloodhoof instead of the Azure Drake?
Yep, I would have. Because well, the other way to look at this is that probably if either one of two minions survive, next turn you can use Current Bloodhoof plus the Sunfree Protector, which is still fine. But that said, okay, he's just gonna coin out the Sunfree right now, and that makes a certain amount of sense. But I don't really like that play because you're buying time, but you don't have all the right answers yet. And of course, the Ancient of Law will help you catch up in terms of card advantage. But I'm thinking that right now Celedor has the perfect hand that he needs.
Yeah, I don't really like that play either. Look at that. Perfect answer here. Now, swipe will save the day. 100%. So Celedor actually might have put himself in a really bad position by trading the way he did.
And yep, the 8 damage to the face. It's gonna start.
So
Here comes Maktung number 1.
That's crazy, man. Look at the Druid's face. It's even distorted there. Look at that.
It looks like Maktung. But anyway, now back to Arto, and I think Arto is, I don't know, Celedor. I'm just glad we're using Arto's screen because Celedor's screen is. Oh!
Top deck swipe won't save him now.
Celedor, that is the same Othering Fasir that helped him win against Rexel's Hunter. So he's doing very good so far, and Arto is.
The thing is, he can even use the heal like that as freely as he wants to because he's already got his removals in hand. He has Lord Jirax's in hand, so he doesn't need to worry too much about heals. Oh, no top deck swipe. We're gonna see a game ended here very fast.
Yeah, that's effectively 21 damage on the board.
Yeah, he's dead.
Plus Soulfire, he's dead.
Yeah.
So dead.
100% dead, man.
Well, one thing to note, if Celedor does win this entire day today, meaning that he goes through to the winners bracket finals, then if you don't have good connection, maybe you can win games a little bit better.
Still dead though.
Yeah, doubled Soulfire, but it's not over. He might actually discard one Soulfire.
So he plays the spell damage for sure on the board, then double Soulfires and hopes that the other Soulfire doesn't get removed.
Exactly.
Oh, he actually goes for he actually goes for Siphon Soul there. And
that's
get
fine.
rid of the, yeah, I guess that's fine. Now he can still win. He can just Soul Fire.
He wants to play very safe here.
That guy.
Oh, but the swipe though. Yep. This is what we're talking about. But
Yeah,
even then it doesn't matter. It's
oh wait,
late.
no. He can swipe and he can play Druid of the Claw.
Yeah, he can. Innovate,
so
right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually still not that far off. So I think now is the time when he should actually just
Soulfire.
Like he should have just done that the previous turn, honestly. It's kind of hard to. I don't know. Come on, just Soulfire. All you need to do is run the 8-5 into it.
No, he doesn't need to do
spell
that
damage,
right now.
soul fire, there we
Yeah,
go.
just play
what I
the
meant.
Blood Mage and Soulfire. There we go. Yep, so first game completed. Very painfully, this lag and blurry issue. But
Yeah.
Celedor, one game up, guys. And the PH stream is still alive.
Yeah, PH, too strong, man. I'm just gonna say that right now because not only do they have the most players in this cycle number 2, but also their players are pretty decent. They have a fair bit of experience in these TCG games so far, and they're doing pretty well in the whole point of view. And yeah, I mean, Arto there, he tried his best, but just not enough, honestly.
Yep, just not enough. And the X now gonna be an Arthos Druid. And I do believe that he's down to both his Warlock and the Shaman deck. Have you seen both of those decks before?
His Shaman deck.
I know that he used his Druid to 3-0 Howie just now, so...
If I'm not mistaken, there was a time he played it, didn't he? Like, I remember he lost the game. He didn't have a clean sheet in his group. I'm pretty sure he played it.
Pretty sure indeed.
I'm not too.
I'm gonna check the official coverage site that's Gosu Gamers for you guys, and I'll get back to this topic. But that said, Celedor 1-0, looking very good. Does that change your standing? Do you think that Arto is completely done, or think Arto can come back with a complete reversal in terms of a 3-kill?
We're probably gonna see Arto win only one game. I'm still sticking to my prophecy that it's going to be a 3-1 victory. It could also potentially be a 3-0, but I think a 3-1 is more realistic.
Pretty interesting. And Arto, just a bit of a fun fact, he comes from Group F. And Group F is where Boonhammy is at, is where Haldecry and Viviria is at, and Arto, I'm just gonna stalk his game a little bit as in those games played before. And I do believe that he did drop a series and he played mainly his Druid, but he has also shown his Shaman before.
Yep.
And that is pretty okay. But however, actually, yeah, he's played everything before. We've seen his Warlock before, we've seen his Shaman, his Druid before, so I believe Celedor might actually be able to map the decks there very nicely from all the VODs, and that's why he should have a bit of an extra advantage for Celedor. For Celedor, he came through without dropping any game, and it's the same old crazy mid-range Druid and a Handlock. He has not shown us his Priest deck titled eHL Banana Priest.
I'm not sure why it's called Banana Priest, honestly.
I will not tell you what cards are inside, but it is hinting like there is a Mukla, but I'm not so sure if there's a Mukla inside at all.
Let me see.
You cannot tell because he hasn't shown the deck, so let's not spoil it for him. He
Yeah,
has
yeah,
got a bit of advantage right now.
Banana Priest.
I don't know, does it like S2 Kongor? With bananas? I know apps like bananas.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything for sure.
I think it
But-
looks very interesting. From my point of view, I'm looking at the deck list, it looks very good, it looks very interesting. But I want to see how it actually works. And we might actually see that happen today. Or we may not see that happen today. We may see that happen on Saturday. Or he might actually just win the whole damn thing without showing his priest deck at all. So
Yeah, for sure.
we'll see how it goes, and generally that's fine. So yeah,
I think
game
save
2,
his
guys.
priest deck for the last. You know, save the best for last, so to speak.
Yep. I'm waiting for Celedor to select a deck right now.
I think he's actually gonna go for a mirror matchup here. Pretty cool stuff. We're gonna see Handlock versus Handlock, and judging by the way both these players play, like I'm actually just trying to look through the deck right now.
I'm actually hoping the internet connection is better right now. But I
And
know
I
it's
think-
not.
And I think it's almost the same. Wait. Let me just.
Alright, wait, hang on, let me just do this. Top board, Celedor, and that's the Warlock up against bottom board, Arto with the Warlock. Do note, if you are looking at this and you just tune in, I'm very sorry, but both of these players have very bad internet connection, which is one of the main reasons why there's a lot of board lag and stuff like that. But I hope it's gonna be okay at the very end of the day. And yeah, whatever it is, we are just gonna pressure forward.
That was a mistake. Interesting. What happened there?
Well, I think he tapped.
Oh, he didn't tap turn 2. Oh my god, and he
Arto
ended
didn't
turn.
tap. Yeah.
Ooh, that's actually very bad, especially when you're in a race against your opponent and when you're going first, you really don't want to
Handlock
give...
versus handlock. Yeah.
Yeah, because they have the coin as well, so... Ooh, see, if he had tapped, he would have been able to play Mountain Giant now.
Exactly.
Oh man, I think
It's gonna
if I were
bite him in
him-
the ass.
yeah, if I were him, I'd be feeling pretty damn salty. I think just play the damn Azure Drake here.
Yeah, but the thing is, you don't want to make one mistake into the many mistakes after that, and to cost you the game at the end of the day. Playing the Drake here is fine. It's not much of a trouble, but I think Celedor, Arto, yeah, I think both of them the handlock is pretty okay. I'm interested in Lock Crew's handlock, however, because his handlock was exceptionally interesting.
Yeah. But that we'll have to wait for that tomorrow though. So that's
Yeah,
gonna
that'll be
pretty
tomorrow.
good. Ooh, and a boom, Mountain Giant. So yeah, I think Arto's feeling pretty bad right now, but he has his own Mountain Giant of his own, 4th at the face. And oh,
he's
yeah,
gonna
actually this is
Soulfire.
better. Yeah, this is better. Actually, I like this. I like this. I like this play a lot more. He loses taunt, which is
Okay, not that bad.
it's kind of okay. I mean, he still has another taunt there, so it's fine.
It's better than losing the bot wipe Shadow Flame, better than losing... I mean,
fine.
losing the Mortal Coil would be a lot better. I agree. But oh, the big game value. Wow. Alright.
Yeah.
Now that sucks.
It really does. It's a good thing he traded there, because if he didn't, he would be left with still an 8-8 on the board, and he would be feeling pretty salty right now. But I think we're gonna see a tap. Yeah, and 2, that's about it. We can't do much.
Really not tapping at turn 2 might just screw this game up for Arto.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like he would have been able to get in.
8 extra damage?
Nah, I think during the turn he would just trade the 8 for the 8-8, and then the big game hunter won't get any value because, you know.
Yep, and
But-
the 4-8
but it's-
would still be on the board right now.
Yeah,
Wouldn't lose
exactly.
the Sunfruit Protector, and that would be the story there. But alright, that's fine, and that's it. Here comes the 4-10, my god. No silence whatsoever, so
Yes,
Mortal
go for
Coil
his
value.
silence.
Yeah. He cannot deal with the 4-10 right now.
On silence.
Does he
Like-
protect the silence?
Wait, it's still Celedor's turn. Okay.
Yeah.
There.
Shadow Flame.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's not gonna do jack. So that's 8 damage incoming towards him. But of course, like any good player would know, against a handlock, you do not want to reduce your opponent's health to below 18 or maybe even 17, 16. Yeah. That's because unless you have the wanton kill, lowering them down to about 16 or 17 or maybe even lower than that means that the Mountain Giant's gonna be a lot. Sorry, the Molten Giant will have a lot more value because it's just a lot cheaper to play.
And I think here that, like, Celedor has 8 damage effective right? So he's probably not gonna attack into this. He's probably just gonna even play.
I will use 1 to attack, and that's it.
Really now.
Yeah, I will do that. And I would also effectively want to play my Molten Giant next turn, but no, it's not able because he's at 20. He's at absurd amount of health here. Yeah, play Ancient Watcher, silencing it up, extra 4 damage every single turn. Very good mechanic there, fantastic. What he doesn't know is that Arto is actually playing a bluff here. Arto does not have any Molten Giant,
Oh, there we go.
and yeah,
Pop
the
deck.
silence is here, so that's gonna kill the 410. The owl, at least it's gonna save Arto, but Celedor actually just went ahead with that with the 8 damage there because he's not gonna play around Molten Giant. He knows that there's a chance that Arto doesn't have it, and he's absolutely correct.
Well, he could essentially silence, play the heal. Oh wait, he doesn't have enough mana. Yeah, what am I talking about? If he had 9 mana, he could have played the silence, used the Irving Farseer heal, and then Shadow Flame to clear everything up.
Yeah, but what he could do here
Hey,
is...
wait, no,
No, he
clear.
cannot. What he can do here is just Othering Faster and his turn.
Yep.
And
Next
looks
turn.
to be pretty okay. It's still not game over. 15 health, very nice. But our Celedor is at about 26 health, and that's a lot more.
Yeah.
His
I
hand is
think,
almost full already.
He's probably going to use Defender Vargas here.
I would actually silence the 4/5 first. Oh! Okay, that's okay. I thought he's gonna mill one card.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
that's fine because the Immortal Coil was expended. Alright, so Iron Big Owl comes out, silence the 4/5. Defend our Argus right now. So good, man. That's gonna be a 5/3 and a 5/6. And it's gonna deal 10 damage in one turn. Wow.
Defender of Argus. Yep. Defender of Argus is the perfect play here. 10 damage to a face. Doesn't even need to deal with the 3 in the board.
Just ignore the
Because
3/3. That's
he has like Soul Fire in hand already, so
yeah.
get him down, man. Get him down below there and just, you know, zone him out and just play the fireball later.
He can win next turn.
Yep.
And top deck's a Earthen Ring Fuss here. That's gonna buy some time. But is it gonna be enough time? That's the question. We have yeah?
Yeah, it does. He runs the Fey Free into the 5/6, plays the Hellfire, and then heals himself back up.
Pretty fair. I like that play a lot. Yeah, that's good. No doubt that's the best play so far. He cannot run his 3/3 anywhere because it's not gonna be effective. If he does Shadow Flame, it's apparently gonna be a misplay. But he goes Leroy. And he's actually gonna Shadow Flame Leroy, I think.
No, Shadow Flame the free.
He's gonna Shadow Flame Leroy.
Shadow Flame Leroy.
And that's gonna wipe the board.
Really?
I thought that wasn't needed. I thought
what
that
am I
wasn't
talking about? Yeah, what am I talking about? Yeah, you should have.
Playing Leroy was a mistake there, but here comes the Hellfire. And
the
Soulfire, there we go.
Yep.
So Celedor 2, Arto 0.
Yep.
Wow.
Celedor, man, he's the king now. He's the king of Psycho 1, Psycho 2, surprisingly right now.
Doing very well. He is. In fact, well, any comments about his play from Arto from the previous series? As in from this entire game?
From this entire game? Definitely the biggest problem there was that misplay on turn 2, not tapping. I think that really screwed him over. I think the pace of the game would have been a lot more different. Because it felt like he was now playing a turn behind without the coin, so pretty difficult stuff for Arto there. Honestly, it really looked very tough for him, in my opinion.
Was it a draw problem RNG wise, or it's generally just a misplay on turn 2 that cost him the game?
Turn 2 was the biggest problem, and then after that, not drawing into like a silence to get rid of that As You Drake right off the bat was also
you mean Twilight?
another problem. Twilight Drake, sorry, yeah, Twilight Drake was also another problem there. So yeah, again, it's a bit of a luck-based game, that for sure, slightly, but you can't always just chalk it up to RNG. And I think again, it's just also mainly that misplay on turn 2. I think that really cost him a lot in that game. The momentum shift was entirely in favor for Celedor there.
Yeah, he is looking very good right now. And Celedor, man, if you just look at it that way, he is just one game away from the winners bracket finals, which is gonna guarantee him a top 3 finish, and that is meaning also that he gets cash money. Do note we are playing for real Singapore dollars here, no virtual currency whatsoever. It's basically a pot of 210 Singapore dollars, sponsored by eGTV, and it's great. The first place for each cycle gets 100, second place gets 60, the third place gets 50. So the main difference is that why second and third is very close is because they will be able to go through, second will go through to the season finale, and from there they will have the opportunity to win even more money. But that's it. The final series here, Larc, it's gonna be the Shaman.
Yeah, and I think that Shaman versus the Handlock, I still give favor to Handlock, honestly.
Yeah, I do. Me too. I think that Celedor, he doesn't have the best starting hand. It looks like shit so far, but there's a lot of potential for the life tap function, and we'll see how far that's gonna bring him. That's it, back to Arto's turn, and Arto doesn't have very good early game synergy, but he's got Elder Care already in his hand. A Rock Biter is there as well. He's got some elements there, but nothing perfect just yet.
The elements will destroy you. I think he could actually. Let's see here. Yeah, really nothing much you can actually play. Seems like Celedor wants to heal already. Get a minion on the board to start attacking instead of playing the the 4/5, the Ancient Watcher, which is
He doesn't have silence. Even if he plays the 4/5, there's no taunt. There's no wall to speak of, and
I mean, at least just put it on the board, right? I don't know.
I agree. You just put it on the board, but we'll see how it's gonna fare.
Yeah, it's a good thing you did.
Yeah, one of the main reasons why he plays that is, well, but look at the Rock Biter though.
I would have actually just taken the 3 damage.
It's gonna mana tie right now, so that's.
I don't know. What about you? Would you have used the Rock Biter on yourself, or
no?
would you have just gone
I would have used it on myself to take 3 damage to pick off the Othering Fuss here. At least the totem, the heal totem, would still be alive.
Exactly.
And you can build from there on.
Whoa,
there comes the Hellfire. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect answer.
Yeah. Okay. It's a bit of a waste, but still no complaints there. Unbound Elemental will be the play here for Arto, and back to Celedor, who is still stuck in the previous turn. I think he's lost in time. The Hellfire effect is still not done on his screen. Okay, he's gonna live tap here. Alright, that's great. And the live tap is gonna provide him with 1-shot card. I think it's a Mountain Giant he just drew that turn.
Yep.
Oh god.
But this is fine. The thing is, this is gonna be... It's gonna be easily countered. Arto can, just play the Feral Spirits. Essentially, also, what he could have done is played very greedily and just played the Gadgets and Auctioneer, and next turn only play the Feral Spirits and get a card draw. But I guess Nightbagel is fine as well. It's sitting behind 2 taunts, so it's not going to be dealt with easily. You'd have to expend 2 cards, both the Hellfire and the
Mortal Coil.
Mortal Coil, yeah. But unless, of course, he has things like spell damage and Hellfire, which he does, then actually that will also do a pretty good amount of work here. I think he could actually just do that.
Spell damage, Hellfire. Yep, that'd be good. And in fact, he will not be able to kill the 3/5, but
yeah,
it's okay. He clears the board, and Shaman is mana locked next turn. The only bad news is that he severely dangerously harm his Ancient Watcher, but who cares, right? The dude's just AFK watching, so.
There we go. Yep, it's gonna do it.
Mortal Coil next turn on a 3/1, provided there is no overload play here.
Oh, what's this?
It's a bug.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a bug. He just disconnected. Auto is like, so do I continue? Yeah, it's okay.
So what's gonna happen here is, he's actually gonna totem.
Snake
He's
Totem.
gonna play he's gonna play the Wild Pyromancer, and then attack phase.
Yeah, gonna attack phase, very nicely done. 15 health on Celedor. Nothing really looking very strong in his hand yet, except for Maktung. You're gonna give Maktung some credit there. He always draw the Stone Giant because he's from Philippines, and Maktung is... In case you guys are wondering, you're lost, why is Maktung a Stone Giant? Do watch the first podcast we have. You'll know why.
It's kind of hilarious. Who was the one that actually broke out the joke? I think it was Katips, right?
Yeah, Katips. I mean, he just turned on his webcam and his face was right there.
Yeah.
And it's not correctly set up, so it's a discolored, grayish looking face right in front of my face because I'm streaming, and I was just like, whoa! Katips went like, whoa, what the hell? You know?
Stone Giant for the
Stone
win.
Giant. He's just very enthusiastic. He's a great player, yeah. So, here comes the Stone Giant play from Celedor.
Oh, I can't even see it. It's so lag. Oh, okay, yeah, there we go.
Yep, it's he draws into Mortal Coil, which is perfect. He did use that already just now on the Unbound. So now that's a 8/8 on the field, and it's probably gonna be there for some time. There is no direct answer whatsoever.
He can get rid of the board. He can silence the Z8 one. Oh, what you're doing? Oh, he could have left that on the board. I mean, like, he could have silenced the 8-1, honestly. And because, like, that was
8-1.
trigger...
Which 8-1?
I mean, the 8-8, sorry. And that would trigger off the damage from the Pyromancer, bringing it down to 6. And then he could use his Flame Elemental to burn the 8/6 to 8 free, and then run the free 2 into the 8. Into the 8 free, and everything would be off the board, but only left with a taunt and a 6/5. So yeah, I think I would have preferred the previous play there.
Yes, the mathematician Larc.
And I did the maths right that time, so.
Yeah, I don't know what crazy accent you were trying to pull there, but anyway.
Yep.
Silencing the minion there. Very nicely done. And now it's a showdown between the Granddad, Stone Giant versus the Fire Elemental, and it's pretty obvious who's gonna win that fight.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and it's oh wait, Stone Giant not gonna man it up. Because he knows that it's gonna die. He can actually just deal direct face damage and ignore, but I guess it's just too risky. Yep, going to kill the Fire Elemental.
He's
Pretty
not the
fair
third
stuff.
time. He has to.
Alec
Well,
next turn can kill the
I think
Stone
Shadow Flame
Giant.
on 2-1.
Shadow Flame on the 2-1.
Oh no, actually that's the worst play. What the hell am I talking about? I'm so bad. I need to quit this game. No, he should definitely just play the Defender of Argus. But the target is the Owl
Yep.
as well. Yep.
He played it right. Yep. Very nice. You don't wanna taunt up the Giant because the Giant is at very low health right now. You wanna protect the Giant a little bit, like a small little baby, like Tiny, you know, Tiny, the baby. That grows very big after a while, absurd. And we'll see how it's gonna be like. But that said, Arto is in a very bad spot, and seems like the luck prediction might not come true after all, of Arto winning one game. It looks like a clean sweep so far to me, and
Well, I mean,
it's not over. So
what could happen here is we will see the Gadgetson Auctioneer silence onto the
the 8-2, and it's gonna get burned. And a Lightning Storm top deck. Wow, that's gonna
good.
provide extra card. But however, no mana this turn, so he's not gonna have the opportunity to do that.
You should definitely run the free 1 into the 5/5.
Just for Storm potential next turn. Yes, he should. But nope, he's just gonna end the turn, and it's gonna allow the heal
wait,
totem to
actually-
heal it up.
Oh, that's a
So-
really good heal totem. Really good stuff.
Yeah, Arto making right decisions.
I still think that he should have attacked into the 5/5.
Me too.
Because that
but
way it forces him to, oh yeah, damn, it's going to probably die to Lightning Storm. We're setting up for Lightning Storm, so it makes him place passively, runs his own 5/5 into the Gadgetson. But Lord Jaraxxus. It's not, he doesn't have enough damage. He doesn't have enough damage yet.
Yeah, and insane Lord Jaraxxus is gonna come out here. He will not be able to do much of anything here, of course. The bad news is that the 5/5 will still stay alive, and there is no real way of bursting it down right now. Lord Jaraxxus is gonna take some damage by picking up the Gadget Auctioneer, but no one cares, right? So
That might have been quite a potential misplay by him, honestly.
yeah.
But lucky for him, Arto doesn't have the cards he needs to get that one turn kill.
Oh yeah, crazy stuff. If he had a Rock Biter,
Well, actually, he wouldn't have enough. So
he
yeah,
still
the-
wouldn't
the-
have enough,
the-
but
the
he would
taunt
have
is-
severely placed Celedor in a very bad,
Oh,
very
yeah.
bad position there. But
I think
no
just
cheat,
playing-
Einstein. Argent Commander,
Yeah.
my play.
Nah.
Lightning Storm,
Because
Elocare.
Archery Commander doesn't kill it.
Yeah, it doesn't, but you can Argent and yeah, okay. Sorry,
I
there's nothing
would
to do.
actually.
Argent. So defend Argus. Give some taunts up, trying to save the day, like good old Kim Impossible.
Kim Possible.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
I think you got the wrong.
I think I got the wrong Argent character. Okay, he's gonna go for the Argent Commander. And effectively, it's gonna end the turn. Celedor on the flip side has got a lot of cards in the hand, and it's been so long since I revisited the cards in his hand there.
Probably Shadow Flame though.
Shadow Flame, yeah, instant.
Actually maybe not even.
Inferno! He doesn't care! He can Shadow Flame the 5/1. Yeah.
Well, actually he should because the one all because of that stupid totem on the board there. I think that's the major issue right now.
Just Shadow Flame the 5/1.
Excuse me, sorry.
It's pretty good. Yep, he's gonna do that. Fantastic.
He has.
However, if Arto picks up on the Rock Biter, does he win? No, right? 12? He does.
No.
3 plus 3 is 6 times 2 is 12. Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
If he gets Rock Biter.
Yeah, he.
But I think.
Oh wow. Okay, I like this a lot better. It's a lot safer.
Actually, yeah, what the hell?
And
am
it
I
picks
talking-
Unbound Elemental, so okay, no Rock Biter there.
Yep, good stuff. 1-1 to the 5-1 for sure. 4-2. What exactly?
Well, just you know you're gonna get a spell to them. Just click on the damn button and play
Oh yeah,
Lightning
exactly.
Storm. It's gonna kill everything except for the Twilight Drake and the 7/7. You don't have any answer for the 7/7 or the 5/8. Effectively, you can then also play the Defender Argus. Just to buy some time.
I think definitely. Come on, Spell Totem, just get it out there anyways. This is okay, and then Lightning Storm. Alternatively, he could Unbound and Lightning Storm.
Yeah. Unbound Lightning Storm is fantastic, but it leaves him in a very vulnerable state.
Yeah, but if he Lightning Storms, what else can he do? He can defend a Vargas. Yeah, that's great and all, but
yeah, he's gonna die. You realize that, right? The 7/7 is not gonna die unless he runs shit into it. And the 5/8 is practically
but she's going to run the 4-2 into it.
This is actually a very greedy play, I feel, because you don't need the extra buff on the Unbound yet, and effectively you're looking at the good old Lord Drex is just summoning Inferno every single turn. So that's like sustainable development, you know.
Yeah, but the thing is, if he didn't, if he played the Defender of Argus, it doesn't really accomplish much as well, does it? Like,
it at least saves him some damage. Now he's down to 12, and okay, we have our differences, but that's okay. We have a Soulfire being top decked already. So
I think
next
he's
turn,
going to...
Arto is gonna be dead if he doesn't wipe the board here, and he doesn't have any board kill mechanic. Plus the fact that we must remember he is mana locked for 2, so he cannot play Rockbiter finish, and that's Shadow Flame's gonna be used. That's gonna clear the board.
Just make sure to get that shit out of the way. I like that. I like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think here. Oh, he gets the Hex, but a little bit too late. I think his only choice is actually to.
Oh shit! He's mana locked for 2, so he cannot play the Fire Elemental this turn as well, and that sucks. So bad.
Yep. Okay, he's gonna take 3 damage here.
4.
Oh,
Unless,
sorry, 4 damage. Nah, he's not gonna use full fire, definitely. So 4 damage to the face.
5-foot Soul is pretty good. I mean, it's gonna heal him up a little bit, but I don't think Celedor cares about it right now. Yep, he's just going for face. Complete face hug moment here for Celedor.
Because Arto is pretty much screwed. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Toss up more minions. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think Arto can't deal with this. Like, Arto doesn't have another Lightning Storm, does he? Wait.
He does. He does have another Lightning Storm. It's not used yet.
But it doesn't matter. Yeah.
The only thing here is that even if he gets in a Lightning Storm, he needs a Spell Totem and he needs 3 extra damage, which there is no place to find 3 extra damage.
Fire Elemental.
No, the thing is he doesn't have enough mana for that combo. Lightning Storm is 3 mana, Spell Totem is 2 mana.
Yeah, or he could just roll, do the Holly
Vanilla
roll.
Storm? Yeah, he can.
Hope for the 3-3.
And pray to God, but we are talking like there is a Storm, but there is no Storm right now. And effectively, Fire Elemental is gonna kill the 4-2, Defender Argus is gonna come out, and Arto is buying himself some time here. But we all know that's a 6-6 that could kill up to 7-6, and...
But still not enough. Oh wait, yeah, enough damage. That's... No, it's not enough. Still not enough.
Still not enough damage.
Oh wait, no, it is enough damage. What the hell am I talking about?
Siphon Soul. Yep. Very nicely done. Well, very good.
Run himself into that
and
shit.
We have the first Filipino into the Cycle 2.
Woo!
Winners bracket finals here. Very nicely done. So, ladies and gentlemen, Celedor, clean 3-0. Larc, wrong prediction.
Wrong prediction, but I mean, I did still call it. It would either go 3-0 or 3-1. And yeah, I was right, man. I mean, Celedor, in my opinion, like, both these players are really, I think these players really rely on a lot of momentum. Momento, what the hell?
Memento.
I mean,
Memento.
Momentum really have to, like, as soon as he's able to pick a full head of steam on the first game, then they can start getting a little bit better in the coming games. But yeah, it just seemed like he just completely lost steam there. Arto, that is. So pretty unfortunate for sure, but still has a fighting chance. I mean, he is in the lower bracket there, so he will be faced against what's his name, Howie.
No, no.
No.
Arto is going to be on the flip side of the
whoever is
board.
going to be facing.
So Arto will be facing whoever wins in the losers bracket
Yeah,
from the players who lose from tomorrow's game.
So it's either
And
Razel or Howie. So.
No. He will not fight Rexel or Howie. No, he's on the flip side of the.
Right.
It's on the other side.
Right. I keep forgetting. Right.
Hello,
right.
can you please wake up?
Good stuff. Yeah. Good stuff.
Good stuff. Right. So, Celedor, man, wow, well done, congratulations. He is now guaranteed a top 3 spot, and I believe that he is gonna just be very happy. That's 50 extra Singapore dollars for him already.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm really excited for him there. I think it's crazy the way things are shaping up so far. And so, gonna show you guys the bracket. Hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, this is how it looks like right now, and how he looks like right now.
This is how he looks it.
Yeah, it's sorry, my friend Larc is drunk. And on the other side, I think I left Arto out. Let me just put Arto back there. Arto, where do you go? Okay, great. So Arto is going to be there, and like you can see, he is effectively going to be playing at a pretty interesting position, because that's the that's gonna be the other side of the losers bracket. So Arto will be fighting off against the losers who lost Maktung versus TaiBG or Lokru versus Muiza, and the winner of that one. So it's like, oh my god, so hard to explain. Yeah. So tomorrow we have that series there. Maktung versus TaiBG. Whoever loses is going down to losers bracket, right?
Yes.
The winner is going to be in a winner spot, and we'll cover the entire series there tomorrow as well. So far so good, Larc. Any thoughts about today's games and stuff like that? You know, I think that Katips is not here, or else he's going to be very happy. PH Pride, man, for Katips. Yep. Just gonna say.
Sure. I think Katips is probably feeling, damn, yes, Celedor made it true. Filipino pride. There we go, instant win. But yeah.
I mean, he'll be very happy if Maktung makes it through tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's his fellow teammate from Third World Gaming. Yeah, that's a team name for Katips and Maktung, and Lemny's kid as well. I think they formed a team called Third World Gaming.
Well, I mean, has some sense to it. The name. I mean, what is Mana Grind, right? Or like, was it Mana Surge? Sorry, what, Mana Surge? Mana Grind? Or?
Yeah, that's Sushi's team, Mana Surge.
I'm just kidding, guys. Just playing for fun. But yeah, I mean, I definitely can say that this was a pretty interesting series overall. Very fast one. I really like that as well. Cool stuff. At least the players, they knew what they wanted to do. They took the necessary time they needed in order to make the plays, and we actually saw pretty fast and convincing victories. Honestly, I think the only series that kind of went one game was the one against Celedor and Razel. So yeah.
Oh yeah. 3-1 on Celedor Rexel. Rexel unfortunately dropping there, and the other 2 series was clean, man.
Yep.
And I like it clean. So good.
Same. Everyone
so
likes
good.
it clean.
Unfortunately.
I think the only time we like it dirty is when. Yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna say it.
Anyway, the thing here is that the bad news with going clean is that generally you have a lot of fast-paced action, and you generally don't stick to the schedule. So if people wanting to tune in at 10 p.m. for the game will realize it's done. Then
well, I mean, they have VODs, so they
yeah, they have
be that
VODs.
sad.
So I'm gonna keep the stream up
chat
at least past 10, so people know, you know.
The Twitch chat experience so far seems pretty. I'm gonna be very honest. It seems pretty dull though, because we don't have many viewers so far, surprisingly today, which is kind of unfortunate. But nevertheless, I still really like the fact that all you guys are still out there and supporting us. Really love that response for sure.
Yeah, it's great. We will have better connection tomorrow, I hope, but because most of these players are from Philippines.
Yeah.
You know, right the day after we disclosed that there will be 4 Filipinos in the playoffs, there were a lot of people on the Hearthstone Philippines community page that said, not sure to be happy if there are Filipinos in the playoff, because happy because PH Pride, sad because no bandwidth to watch, and I think he means bad connection.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it, man, and we're done today. We are done, and we are happy.
Yep.
So I'm proud of Celedor. He came as a surprise. He is the underdog in this tournament, in this cycle, in fact.
He looks a little bit skinny though, almost
Yeah,
like
he
me.
does.
So
He's
hopefully
actually not
eat a bit
at
more.
he's not at a, he's actually a working adult already, I believe. So
Yeah, I think it's just stressful life.
yeah,
But nevertheless.
and okay, still huge shout out to everyone who tunes in today. It's a lot more than what we have on some cycle group stages for cycle 2. Of course, we had 900 viewers in cycle 1, and I'm hoping to replicate the same results, but it's still a C league and it's a very niche league. So I'm only hoping that for season finale we hit very good amount of viewers, and we'll see how that's gonna be like.